Now to the race for Miami-Dade Sheriff. On the Republican side, Rosanna Cordero-Stutz, who is endorsed by former President Donald Trump, got 24% of the votes.
On the Democratic side, James Reyes got 46% of the vote. For the first time in about 60 years, voters will choose who will lead law enforcement in Miami-Dade as sheriff. And both will now go head-to-head in the general election in November.
CBS News Miami's Joe Gorcho joins us live with reaction from both sides. Joe?
Elliot, Lauren, it kind of felt like a basketball tournament, a very crowded Republican field of 11 challengers here in Little Havana. Joe Sanchez, one of the primary contenders, hoped he would win. Instead, he did not advance to November's general election in an attempt to try to become the first elected Miami-Dade County Sheriff in nearly 60 years. A soft smile from Joe Sanchez as he greets his supporters at Casa Juancho. Disappointed, he fell short in the Republican primary race to become Miami-Dade County Sheriff.
The only endorsement that I was seeking was the voters of Dade County.
With his children by his side, he conceded the primary race to Rosie Cordero-Stutz, who narrowly won in a crowded Republican field.
To me, it wasn't 11 people. It was 11 candidates. It was a former president. It was 3 congressmen, 2 representatives. You know, it was the unions.
Sanchez speaking about all the endorsements Cordero-Stutz secured on her way to Tuesday's victory. To a big applause, Cordero-Stutz thanked her supporters at her celebration party in Doral.
The fight is not over. This is not the finish line.
The current Miami-Dade Police Department Assistant Director of Investigative Services is asking all Republican challengers to now rally around her campaign.
And I ask them humbly to join me as we move forward together.
The future race whittled down to 2 as Miami-Dade's Chief of Public Safety, James Reyes, cruised in the Democratic primary.
I am the only candidate that has executive leadership experience in a sheriff's office, and that will prove to be a critical difference in the transition.
So now it's down to 2, Reyes on the Democratic side and Cordero-Stutz on the Republican side. The winner in November will take over one of the largest law enforcement agencies in the nation and help lead this transition into becoming a sheriff's office. Live in Little Havana, Joe Gorcho, CBS News Miami.